Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be going over every single string that you could possibly go through from reString. That includes 0, sync, and last, Vivo. I know some of you guys in the comments are already asking, where's slap, where's slap, where's slap? I already made a video about that. You can go check it out right here in the link above. Alright, first of all, we're going to start with, we got reString 0 in here. String at 51.48. Let's see how it plays. Oh yeah. Gold. All right, so reString 0. This is reString's flagship co-poly. I feel like this string was very, very good. It suited my game pretty well. I realized that it had a lot more power than what I was expecting, but I got so much more spin from their signature snapback that it was ridiculous. And with that signature snapback, I felt like I could hit the ball really hard and it would just dip down in the court. Just look at that. Take it. That was totally on purpose, by the way. And now the serve. I feel like my serve game was very strong with this. I felt like I was able to rip the ball hard and hit my spot with a ton of precision. I felt super confident swinging with the string. I believe this could definitely be one of my go-to strings. When it came down to my kick serve and my slice serve, I felt like I was able to get that spin that I needed to hit my spots. And man, it felt good. It felt right. I mean, look at how high that thing bounced. Now, when it came to my volleys, I felt like I had too much power. I was creating too much pace that I couldn't really control it that well. My game is definitely catered more towards being at the net. I'm naturally a doubles player, so I love finishing off the point at the net. That's where I'm most comfortable at. I feel like I can read the other person very well and do what I need to do very well up at the net. Alright, now it's time for returns. Same thing with the returns as I felt being up at the net, hitting volleys. I felt like I had too much pace coming off my racket. I wasn't able to absorb the pace. I wasn't able to block it back. Everything was going a little bit longer than what I wanted. But other than that, I feel like reString 0 is a very solid string. All right, now it is time for reString sync. All right, my thoughts on reString sync. I thought it was very good. I felt like I was getting a lot of spin off of a string that normally doesn't give you enough spin. Since it's a round string, I felt like the launch angle was a lot lower than what I'm used to, but that's kind of expected with this kind of shaped string. However, I felt like I was able to feel the ball a lot better. I felt the ball super well. My favorite part about this string was the return game. My return game was so solid with this string. I felt like I was able to pick my spot and hit it super well. I felt like I had a lot more confidence with this. Same thing with my volleys. I felt like I was super good at the net with this string. I felt like since I was able to feel the ball a lot better, my volleys were a lot more solid. I really loved this string at the net. I felt like I was able to hit my spots perfectly, exactly where I wanted it. And yeah, there's nothing else I'd change about this. Now, with that being said, I struggled a lot with my serve. I felt like I was hitting everything into the net, and I tried switching to my other racket with reString slap in it, and everything else was working. I don't know if it was placebo, I don't know what else it would be, but everything was working with that string. This string, however, everything was in the bottom of the net or in the middle of it. There were a couple times where everything was going over, but it wouldn't last very long. I feel like maybe this would be a great hybrid string. I know that's what it's mainly used for, but yeah. All around, it is a solid string. I just am not a big fan of it for serving. If you are interested at all in any of these strings, there's a link in the description, or if you go into my channel, you can use the link in my bio to get yourself 10% off your next order using code Hudson10. So if you come to my YouTube bio and you see this little link right here, click on it. It'll take you to reString's website. Now here, you can look at all their rebranding stuff and everything. You can find single sets of each string here, or you can come up here, go to products, and find everything that you need. You got slap, zero, sync, Vivo, and you can get the duffel bag as well, which I highly recommend. It's a great bag. Now here, you can also go to bundles. You can get 5 set of everything, or custom box. You can get whatever you want in that. You can also do this for 10 rackets, and yeah, go over to reels and you can get a reel of each of these strings. So yeah, go do that. Go get yourself the best string on the planet. And thank you so much, reString, for all your support. All right, time for the last string, which is reString Vivo. Now, reString Vivo kind of surprised me. Going in, I was like, a recycled poly. I don't know how this is gonna feel. Maybe it's gonna feel bad, maybe it's gonna feel great. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. Also, with it being a 5-sided string, I felt like I wasn't gonna get enough spin, but boy was I wrong. I got so much spin, and I played probably the best tennis I've played in a while with this string. It felt pretty dead though, I will say. It felt like plastic was probably the best thing I could compare it to, but it definitely was a great string to play with. It worked really well at the net, it worked very well at the baseline, it works in every way possible. You get a lot of spin with that signature snapback from reString. You just feel so confident to hit anything you want. Now it's time for some serves. I got a lot of pop off this string. It felt really good on serves as well. I was smacking the ball and everything was just working. I really did love this string. I feel like I was able to hit every single spot with every single type of my serves very confidently. Either I was having myself a day or something was just working with this string. My returns were good. I don't think they were the best thing I've done, but they were also not the worst. A lot of my shots were going long or just not where I wanted it to go, but it is what it is. And if that's the only trade-off, my returns weren't that good anyway. So yeah, reString Vivo, very, very great string. Loved it.
Oh, I want to get that down the line. I can't get it good enough. Better?
All right, so those are my thoughts on all the strings that are 0, Sync, and Vivo. And what the heck? Why don't I have another set of this? Looks like it's already been used. Hang on. Oh, okay. Now this is gonna be different. All right, so we have the hybrid of slapping the mains and sinking the crosses. Let's see how well it plays. Now, this hybrid was something special. This is probably the best I've ever hit, ever. I haven't felt this good about my game in a long time. I got so much spin and so much precision with this setup. Having that slap in the mains, causing all of the bite on the ball and all the power, sitting alongside with sync in the crosses, it was just magic. Now, when I was at the net, I felt all the connection and all the feel coming from the sync, from the crosses. And I felt all the precision and all of the crisp feel of slap in the mains. It's crazy how you can feel both of those things at the same exact time. But I guess that's pretty expected when you combine two different strings. Now, I grew up using a hybrid. It was mainly poly in the mains and then a synthetic gut in the crosses. So I'm pretty used to a combination of two different strings. And eventually I got to a higher level of my varsity career and started using a full bed of poly in my racket. Serving with the string combination was amazing. I've never served this great in my entire life up until now. This combination of string was definitely the key to unlocking the best potential from my serve. I felt like I could literally go out there and hit any type of serve ever and hit it to the best of my abilities. This string pattern unlocked something in me. This thing is quite possibly the greatest thing you could ever put in your racket. Hands down. Now, my return game, the only word I can use for it is sensational. I was hitting everything I wanted to hit, where I wanted it to hit, and man, I can't tell you how amazing that feels to find my perfect string combination. I could hit it as hard as I wanted, and it would go exactly where I wanted it to go. Now, of course, like everything, there's a perfect balance. You can overhit and you can underhit, but I found the most amount of confidence with this string combination. Just look at that. Like, I shouldn't be able to do that. If you like these videos and you like the content I'm making, please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to grow as a creator and I just love doing all this. So don't be afraid to hit that like button. Don't be afraid to comment down below what your thoughts are on this product or anything else that I need to do for this channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.